Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle and I'm doing a reading for air signs today. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius in all placements. It is timeless and general, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And let's begin. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm gonna put some prosperity dust on the table. This is becoming my new my new favorite thing because it smells really good, and I just want to spread the wealth, spread the prosperity, make sure we have that energy infused throughout the reading because everyone can use more prosperity, in my opinion. So I want to read from the little book Think by Dr. Robert Anthony. And there's Lioness Kitty Cat. Good morning. Working and listening. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. All right. If you are going to give a gift, notice your true intentions. Yeah, we're talking about ulterior motives here. um, the difference between giving because it feels good to give versus giving because you hope to get something in return, whether that is being gifted in return or just getting some kind of praise or love or whatever. So anyway, let's get a couple of angel cards. Wisdom. Wisdom just came up recently in a collective reading. Makes me think of the Hermit card. Okay, kitty fur. This is how we begin. Okay. Nothing new. All right. And, commitment. Interesting. It seems like this angel is writing with a quill. Don't see that much anymore. Committing something to paper. It's like, you could be, maybe you've gained some kind of wisdom through experiences that you've had, because this angel is at the top of, a bunch of snowy mountains, and it has this light, and it's like having gained wisdom through your own trek up crazy mountains, the difficulties that you have overcome. Now you're able to share that, and maybe you're thinking of writing a book or a blog, or somehow committing your even committing your experiences to paper in for your own sake, what you've learned as a way, in journal form or something, because you want to remember. There's something that you understand now that is really worth writing down, because that will allow you to share it. So that's cool. All right, let's keep going. Got the wisdom of the oracle. Oh, I got it. This card has been coming out a lot lately. So we've got mending in reverse. If I can hold on to it. 52. Buy the book in reverse, number 11. Breathe in reverse, 29, which also breaks down to 11. hang on. Actually, hang on. I wanna see what breathe is really quick. Inertia, laziness, and apathy are signs not of slowing down, but of decay and lifelessness. Wake up and do something to shake this off. Go outside for some air. A walk in nature will remind you that all of life is ensouled and magical. Get some exercise, move out of your head and into your body, and breathe in deeply. Each breath is precious. Okay. So, okay. So, what I'm looking at here is some kind of heartbreak that you have gone through, that you have endured. Maybe you're in the midst of all of it right now and just really trying to just get through each day. Sometimes, each moment, each hour, whatever. But uh, it's it's happening. Let's see, how do I say this? It's like, in order to find your center again, in order to kind of move past this heartbreak. And by the way, I'm saying it as if it's happening now, but this could have already happened in the past. Everyone's on a different timeline. But there's something about doing things differently, processing, grieving, overcoming that pain in your own unique way. It's nothing that you can find in a book, which is interesting because we have, that's what I started talking about, committing something to paper. It's like you figuring out a way to heal that no one has ever really done before. However, you are you are working against some kind of feeling of inertia. Is that the right way to say it? It's like there's something in you where maybe if you're still feeling this heartbreak, you're like, you know, I don't know. Let's see. How do I talk about this? Okay, I'm going to talk about this as if it's happened in the past, which will make this a little bit easier. So, of course, apply it as it fits. But it feels like you went through some heartbreak and understand you figured out how to overcome it in your own special unique way, but there's something around feeling like I don't know, feeling lazy, feeling like I'm almost getting like, well, I overcame it. I did things my own way, but who's going to want to know about that? Who cares about that? Like, it's personal to me. Like, there's kind of like self-doubt, um feeling like, it's not a big deal. I got over it. It's fine. But there's something really, really important that needs to be shared. Like, some whatever you did or are doing, part of your process is, you need to write it down. And even if you're in the middle of processing or still getting through it, kind of documenting what you're doing so that you can look back on it later is going to be really helpful, because this breathe energy is like, what's the point? I'm just gonna scroll on my phone. I'm just gonna, watch stuff. Like, I don't really feel like it. Um, because when you write stuff down, then you're having to relive the experience. You're having to, like, sometimes we're just like, I don't want to think about that anymore. And somehow there's something that, through getting up, through moving your body, getting that fresh air, breathing more is going to help your brain. You're going to get more oxygen. Your brain's going to start functioning a little bit better, and you're going to be making some connections. I was thinking synaptic connections um, that are going to kind of help to bring that wisdom. I'm getting like down into your body, because our body holds emotion and memory, and yeah, something about like getting up. Maybe that's a part of how you're processing things differently, is or that's what needs to happen. Committing to your own self-care and feeling better. Yeah, yeah, because that's very common too, is like we get into, our pain, our grief, and we're just like, just I don't care about anything. And it's like, no, you gotta get up. You gotta keep, prioritizing yourself, your amazing body that continues to keep you alive. So give it what it needs to function, optimally. Breath and oxygen, top of the list. That we will die very quickly without that air. Um, yeah, and without oxygen, like so many bodily functions just quickly decline. So, heart's hidden secrets, we've got escaping, avoiding, blocking, and pushing away. Bluff, pretending, mask, and exaggerating. Okay. Shocking, turmoil, trouble, and unexpected. Yeah, it seems like yeah, you're trying to pretend that something is not as painful as it actually is or was. You're avoiding. You don't want to think about something. You're trying to block it out. It's altogether too painful, and you're pretending that everything is fine. Um, but really, what you dealt with was a shock to the system and needs to be processed. And that's why you're supposed to get yourself up, get yourself moving, and somehow do something that is helpful to you specifically. That's not just tuning out the pain, the emotions, because they are getting stuck in your body, and that can cause all manner of disease. The word disease, dis-ease, it's like you start to experience all these like pains and problems, if you don't process your emotions. And there's different ways to do this, um, different kinds of somatic things, tapping, tapping slash EFT, um, yoga, walking, meditation. Anyway, let's keep going. Um, yeah, I'm going to get some cards from the Elemental Oracle. Snow and Silence 34, which breaks down to a 7, and so does Mending. So you may be in have gone through or are in a period of just not wanting to um not wanting to spend time with a lot of people, just being very silent. And this could also speak to you just not even wanting to talk about it with anybody. Like maybe you're not necessarily like isolating yourself, but you're just, if anyone brings up what you've been through, you're like, please, I don't want to think about it. Um, Cave and protection, 17. Yeah. See, I mean, it's likely you could be isolating yourself as you try to heal from this. Being very protective over yourself. Let me get one more. Moon and darkness, 7. Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's you need time to rest and heal. I'm also getting that there could be somebody who is trying their hardest to do anything that will, like, staying so busy that you can't think about. I don't know, there's not a lot of busyness here though. This is mostly like quiet, contemplative, um protection. Both of these two have their arms crossed over their chest, protecting your heart chakra. um Understanding that you need to replenish uh your um your solar plexus chakra, which is all about willpower and kind of personal power. That place that you take action from, it's kind of like you need time to let that heal and let your personal power grow. So you're taking this time for yourself and not really, yeah, you don't really see clearly yet, but you will. I'm going to go with Voice of the Souls Oracle. Hey, there's the sun. Good morning. So glad you made it. Soon. See, I said it. Number 5, soon. Uh-huh. Communication, 10. And communication is writing. Writing is a form of communication. Soon you will be able to communicate, and she's meditating. Maybe there is something here about developing a meditation practice, or really deepening your practice if you already do that. Reproach, 25. Okay, so we have sevens. We have 3 sevens on the table now. Snow and moon. So during this period of time, again, whether this already happened or whether you're going through this, you are struggling with, I don't know, regret, getting down on yourself. And this is really calling you to a be kinder with yourself. Like, if you have a friend who's going through heartbreak, you're not going to be like, hey, get over it. you know if you have any compassion at all, you're going to be like, oh man, that sucks. What do you need? Can I help you? Like, you want to give that kind of energy to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Know that it takes time to get over difficulties. And also, um, through action, like moving your body, getting yourself up, kind of getting over this inertia and laziness, you are going to start to feel better. You need to commit to doing it, though. You can commit to doing it regularly. Even if you just go walking like 10 minutes a day, or, Just do something where you're being more physical. That's going to help get you out of your mind and into your body, and just get the circulation flowing, get that oxygen to your brain. But there's also something here around communication. Maybe maybe you're going to have a chance to speak your mind. Once you kind of come through this and you feel more fully healed, soon you are going to be able to communicate. Oh, I was going to say communicate to whoever broke your heart, but actually, I'm thinking that a part of the wisdom that you are gaining is basically realizing what I've been saying, which is, getting down on yourself, being harsh with yourself is not helpful in any way. It just makes you feel worse. And you are coming to this understanding. It's like you communicating your process around figuring out how to be kind to yourself. And it's unique to you, and it's something that is somehow, I don't know, there's some kind of, maybe you're telling people this, maybe you are giving someone a piece of your mind, maybe someone is giving you a piece of their mind, but I don't know. Let me keep going. I'm going to get some spirit animal oracle cards. um I just keep getting this feeling of like you kind of coming to terms with how you have handled things in the past, versus maybe how you want to do things. You may be dealing with some kind of you know things that you picked up as a child of how to deal with things, and you're like realizing that's not very helpful, and it's not healthy for me. Maybe I need to do things differently than I was taught. Frog spirit, clear out the clutter. There it is. 28, which breaks down to a 10. So does communication. So communicating, writing, talking, however you're doing this, um, is helping you to clear out all the jumble of stuff that's swirling around in your head, moving your body, and then it's like helps you gain that wisdom, and then you commit that to paper, you write it down, you speak it. Maybe if you have a voice recorder on your phone or something, like get in the habit of kind of documenting your journey here. That's going to help you. Cow spirit, the miracles are endless. 15. Yeah, this is helping you to move into this place of realizing how connected you are to everything around you. I mean, the miracles are endless. When you're in a place of inertia and laziness and just kind of like, I don't want to think about anything, you essentially block off your ability to recognize the miracles that they are around all the time. And this, by clearing out the clutter, it's like helping you to be more aware of how much magic there is. This is a part of the healing process. This is you coming back to life from something so painful and difficult. Otter spirit, you are never alone. 42. Both of these break down to a 6. Um, And otters are so playful and in the shape of a heart. This is, through like you going through a period of time of protecting your heart and then kind of gradually opening up and allowing love, allowing that love to flow again. Realizing that you have so many people. Well, at least you have at least one person who's there for you, and you're never alone, meaning like you always have the universe, your spiritual entourage, um, is there supporting you as you work through this. And so you're going to be, or you are having some kind of spiritual awakening, spiritual growth, spiritual glow up, seeing the beauty where you couldn't before. Now that your heart is opening, now that you've healed that part of yourself coming back to life, like I said. So I want to get some cards from the Gateway of Light activation. Akashic Records, clearing old stories, releasing past lives and freedom. Clear out the clutter, clearing old stories. You're you're changing how you see things, how you do things. It's like you're changing the narrative of your life. And through doing that, you're gaining freedom. You're the freedom to experience, see and experience the miracles and the magic that is this life. Angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. Yeah. Angels are a part of your spiritual entourage. They are here. You are never alone. Potent connection. You may have a new potent connection that you are making with somebody, or there's somebody here who who's been there for you. And this is helping you to deepen that bond. This difficulty that you've been through. Because that's something that happens too, is when we can't help ourselves, oftentimes there are people who are there who can be there, and we are able to open up to them and let them help us, lean on them, and it strengthens the bond. You are safe. Hmm. This keeps coming out. Emerald tablet activation, cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, conscious manifesting. Yeah. See, that divine alchemy is you learning how to transmute this energy, this difficult, painful energy into something that works for you, works with you, works for you. A lot has been stirred up in you. And rather than trying to ignore it or suppress it, it's like allowing that energy to flow because it will eventually dissipate and you will feel better if you haven't already. And then you're in this place of like, okay, I feel better. What do I want? Like what kind of miracles do I want to create in my life? What do I want to manifest? Who do I want at my side as I move forward? Um, let's see, get some radical abundance cards. Flow. And interesting, we have two birds, some kind of weird worm thing. um, Yeah, being in the flow of life. For a period of time, you kind of took you through the healing process. You were not in the flow. Things got disrupted. But this is you getting back in with the help of a friend. A little help from your friends, right? Kind of letting somebody lead you, help you to, because we have one bird sitting on the ground looking up and the other one is standing tall. And it's like, sometimes our friends kind of help us just by what's the word? Like um leading by example. Just like, all right, I'm not going to try and talk you out of where you are. You are where you are. But, let's do something. Let's I don't know. And you're kind of you're allowing somebody to lead you out of the darkness. Respect. Mhm. Respect for the process. Respect for yourself. Respect for somebody who is helping you, who's been like, yeah. And we have a couple eggs here. um you are in a sense you are going through some kind of rebirth. And this respect is tied to this wisdom. You are recognizing that you have a lot to offer. There's something new that you're, I don't know, it's kind of coming to the surface, that you are in the process of birthing. And this kind of came up for the earth sign reading I did yesterday, but it's like you you have you have something coming out of the difficulty. And that's often usually what happens is we gain so much knowledge and wisdom, and we have so much growth from our biggest trials and tribulations. Connection, there it is. Yeah, you are connecting or reconnecting with somebody specific, maybe a group of people, a whole new community. These are the people that you can lean on in times of difficulty, and that know they can lean on you in return. There is, yeah, you being in the flow. There's a newfound respect. Because of you learning to respect yourself, you're able to extend that to others. So it's all, it all works out in the end. It's just getting there that can be tough sometimes. But that's exactly why this keeps saying, like, you're never alone. Just, allow yourself to be vulnerable with someone, or the people you trust, and they will help you get through this. And to know that the universe does have your back. You were meant to go on this journey as a way to learn more about yourself. All right, so I'm getting a rune card. We've got on Sue's. Yeah, we've got the feast and the fishes. There's a bunch of fishes here. Fishes represent financial abundance, and there's a fortune cookie here. It's like your fortune is turning around. Your how do I say it? You glasses are on my head. You have good fortune coming to you. Let me find this. Oh, there it is. Where'd you go? There we go. Strongly associated with divine communication, This rune card suggests that you need to pay close attention to messages and advice offered to you, either written or spoken. Okay. Yeah. Um, written. And then this connection with others. We've got this communication. Mhm. However, this card goes far deeper than mere external communication and indicates that the true insight you are seeking can only be found by searching within. Learn from and be inspired by the wisdom. There it is. The wisdom that external voices or divine signs, such as coincidences, offer, which, in my mind, coincidences do not exist. It's all synchronicity, and all that is all part of, real world magic, is what I've been calling it, which is a part of the miracle of this life that we live. But also be a discerning spiritual seeker from the inside out. And that's what I was saying. I feel like you are shifting. Everything within you is shifting, and you're having this pretty amazing spiritual growth, spiritual awakening. This means doing your research and forming your own opinions. Doing the research, but then forming your own opinions about what is right for you, rather than simply accepting all that you are told or presented with by others. It also means having the courage and humility to question your own assumptions and preconceptions. Yes, clearing old stories, right? Clearing out that clutter in your mind that doesn't serve you, that doesn't fit who you are becoming. Personal transformation is about being open minded enough to search for what is true, even if that truth is at times uncomfortable to confront. Yeah. And that brings us right back to the beginning. Um, the truth is uncomfortable to confront, which is why you were dealing with this feeling of inertia and laziness, because you didn't want to have to face that truth. But in doing it, you set yourself free. Um, okay, so I'm going to leave it there. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing, and leave a comment if it resonates.